Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. This is lecture 2 of MySQL series. In this video, we will be discussing what is a data type, and we will be also discussing that what are the different types of data types which are present in MySQL. Guys, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as join my Telegram group also. I post regular updates on different companies there as well as I give information about the new series which I will be starting in future. So make sure that you are present in my Telegram group. The link is given in the description box. So guys, let's start this video, and before starting the video, please hit the like button. Okay, so the first point was what is a data type. So guys, this is a table and this is how a table looks like inside the database. You can see that these are the column names, that is location ID, address, code, city. So these are the column names and these are the values below it, that is 1, 2, 3, AJ block, this thing. These are the values which are present inside these columns. So if you compare that, you can see that different column contains different type of values. So let's compare location ID with address. You can see that in location ID, the values which are present as 1, 2, 3. Whereas in address, the values which are present is AJ block, AC block, AD block. So the main thing of comparison here is that in location ID, the integer type value is present, whereas inside the address column, string type value is present. So how we will be knowing that which column can contain which type of values? So here the data types comes into picture, that while defining the table, we must specify that which kind of values the particular column can contain. So while defining location ID, we will specify that it can only contain the number, it can only contain the numbers, and while defining the address, we will be telling it that this column can only contain the string type values. So what a data type basically is, a data type is the type which tells us that which column can contain what type of values. So I will repeat, a data type is a type which tells the column what type of values it can hold. So we have to provide, when we are creating a table inside the database, we have to provide the data type for every column separately. So for here, for location ID, the data type will be a number type, whereas in address column, the data type will be different, that is of string type. And similarly, different columns can have different data types or they can have same data type. So here address and city both can have a string data type because both the values contain string values. So guys, I hope the concept of data type is clear to you. You have heard this data type term in different languages also if you are studying C++ or Java or something else. So you know that a data type defines that what type of values a particular column can contain. So I hope this point is clear to you. Now we will be moving to next point, that is what are the different types of data types which are present in MySQL. Okay, so in MySQL, data types are broadly divided into three categories. One is number, then string, then date. So this number, string, date are the broadly divided categories. Inside the number also, there are large number of data types which are present. For example, int, long int, tiny int. So these are the different types of data types inside this number also. And again, the second type is string. Again, string is a broadly divided category, but inside the string also there are large number of data types which are present. So in this video, what we will be doing, we will not be studying all the types of data types inside a particular category, but we will be only studying the most commonly used data types inside these categories. For example, in number, we will be studying only about the int and decimal, whereas in string, we will only be studying about the char and varchar. And inside the date type, we will only be studying about the data type, and we will not be studying all the types of data types which are present. If you want to study all kinds of data types, I will give you the link in the description box about the documentation of MySQL data types. You can simply visit that site and read the large amount of data types which are present in MySQL. But in this video, I will only be discussing on the most commonly used data type which you will be using in day-to-day life. Okay, so let's just start with our first data type, that is the number. So inside the number, first data type is int data type. See, int data type is used where we have to give the column's value as whole number. The range of int is between this value till this value. Now see, where int data type is used. Int data type is used there where we have to give the values of column as a whole number. For example, in this, you can see that in location ID, we have to give the column values as whole number. You can see that it is 1, 2 and 3. So in this type of scenario, we can simply give the location ID a data type as int. Now the values which can come inside this column is ranging from this value to this value. So if the value is out of this range, then that particular value cannot be compiled inside that particular column. So you have to, while giving the data type, you have to take a note for this range also. So this is a very huge range, and it will cover, I think, all your queries in day-to-day life. So you can simply use int data type. Anywhere you have to give the whole number as value. Now the syntax of this particular data type is that while we are defining the table, then you have to provide the column name and space you have to give the data type. So simply you have to write the column name space int. So I hope int data type is clear to you. Now the second type of number data type that we will be studying is the decimal data type. Now decimal data type is used when the values of column are in floating number. See, for example, if you want to give a column's value as 24.6, like 100.6, or let's say 1000.11. So if you want to give these type of values, then you cannot use int data type, because int data type only has the whole values, whole numbers as the values. But if you have to give the decimal values also, then you have to use the decimal data type. Now the syntax of decimal data type is similar to that of int data type, that is column name and then space. We have to write decimal as the keyword. Now decimal, and then in bracket we have to provide two arguments, that is p comma d. What are p and d? See, here p is the total number of digits and d is the number of digits after decimal. So let's understand with an example. See, here decimal 5 comma 2. Here 5 represents the total number of digits, and here 2 represents the number of digits after a decimal. So you can see that 234. Here the total number of digits are 5, and the digits after the decimal is 2. So this is what this 5 comma 2 represents. Now this value is up to. It means that it can contain values up to this. That is the maximum value this particular data type can hold is decimal 5 comma 2. The maximum values it can hold is 99.99. That is 5 digits to the maximum, 5 digits and 2 digits after the decimal. So this is what the maximum value it can hold. So I hope these two data types are clear to you, that whenever you want to give a column whole number values, then you have to give the int data type. Otherwise, if you want to give the column values as floating number, then you have to give decimal data type. So this was the entire number data type that we studied in this video. Okay, so now we will be studying about the string category data types. Inside string also there are large number of data types which are present, but in this video we will be seeing only two major types, that is the char data type and the varchar data type. So in char data type is used when we have to store a string in a column. So as we have discussed that it is a category of string only. So therefore in this type also a string is stored as a value inside the column. Now it is a fixed length data type. So this is an important point to note here. It is a fixed length data type. So what does it mean? See, let's see the syntax first. Syntax is same as earlier, that it has column name space the char keyword, and then in the argument we will be passing a number, that is 5. So here 5 denotes the maximum length of string this column can hold. Now what does a fixed length data type means? See, now if we want to store ABC inside this column, so ABC is of length 3 only, but the maximum space that has been allocated is 5. So in spite of us being storing 3 length string only, the 5 bytes of memory will be allocated. So rest 2 bytes of memory will be waste. So it is basically a concept of an array. So here if we have to store a 3 bytes memory inside this column, we can store that, but the rest 2 bytes will be wasted because it is a fixed length data type. It will allocate 5 bytes of memory only, whether it is empty or we have to store 1 length string only. So this is what a fixed length data type means. Now this was a problem which was solved in the next data type, that was a varchar data type. See, varchar data type is also used when we have to store string in a column. So again it is a subcategory of string only. Now it is a variable length data type. What does it mean? See, syntax is same as the char only, that is column name varchar 5. So again here it is 5. Now what does this 5 means? It means that the maximum length of string it can store is of length 5. But see, if we want to store the string with length 3, we can simply store it. It will only assign 3 bytes in the memory. It will only allocate 3 bytes in the memory. but inside this fixed line data type 5 bytes were allocated irrespective of the fact that what length is stored inside the column. So in this thing it denotes that maximum size of the string can be 5 only, but if we want to store the string with length less than 5, then we can easily store it and our memory will not be allocated extra. It will only be allocated 3 bytes only. So this is what a varchar data type is. So whenever we are writing a SQL, whenever we are declaring the tables, we generally prefer varchar over char. So I hope this string data type is clear to you. Now we'll moving to the last data type of this video, that is a date type data type. Now see in this a date type data type. Now this data type is used when we have to store date inside the column. Now the format in which date is stored is 4 times y, then 2 times month, and then 2 times day. So the syntax of this data type is simple, that is column name again space date. Okay, so this data type is used when we have to store the date inside the column. So let's suppose we have a table of employees in which we have to store their hire date, that is on which date they were hired inside the company. So in that particular column we can use this date type data type. So this was all for the date type data type. It is only used when we have to store the date, and the date is stored in this fashion, in this format. Any other format will not be acceptable. So guys, this was the date type data type, and this was it for this video. I hope you understood all the data types which we will be using in future videos as well as you will be using in your real life projects. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching it.